welcome our Deputy Mayor Kiara Daniels. It's so good to have you on the comfy couch.
Thank you for having me again. I feel like I'm a veteran now.
You are a veteran, and it's been a while. So we know that you are very engaged in increasing housing in our city. How is that going? What kind of exciting updates do you want to share?
Yeah, I am. I am so passionate about housing, and I feel like I have been saying that every time I come here, every time I go anywhere. And when I first got on council, I had to learn a lot about housing.
Yes.
And there was a lot of things I wanted to do the first time we talked, but I wasn't sure what we were going to be able to get done. And in learning that housing is a long game, it's 10 years, it's 15 years, right? A lot of what I learned that my role in doing is setting up housing for the future and helping to set up the city so that we can get things that we want in the future. So I'm incredibly proud of our teams.
Yes.
We have a really robust RFP program that supports affordable housing around the city. We are working on our MFTE programs. This is one of the smallest things. It's a large thing. We rezone the entire city with home in Tacoma, and we are just now starting to see all of those applications come in from everyday homeowners wanting to build out their backyards, to small developers, minority developers, all kinds of developers wanting to really add different kinds of housing to our city, and I am really excited to be a part of it.
It's a win-win, isn't it?
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
So how can we be the community, inspire women, speaking of minorities, to get involved in building and development? Because you've seen the field and you are getting more women into that field. Why is that important to you?
I think it's really important because, what is our job as women?
That's
our job,
right.
we are the builders of home, we are the builders of community, we are the builders of children, right? Like it is, if there is a problem, especially as it relates to housing, that is our domain, or you know what I mean? And so we need to make sure that it's good. And the more that we are involved creating amazing places to live, the better I think everybody is.
And we've been showing pictures of you because you are everywhere. I watch you.
I haven't even seen these pictures, so
they're great. I watch you on social, and it's like, wow. I'm like, okay, meeting, study session, and then she's in the evening. She's everywhere in the city. Speaking of that, you are currently serving as the chair of the Economic Development Committee. What does that work entail, and how's it going?
So economic development in our city is we're not just building the economy, we are building the community, and we are really intentional about that. And so that encompasses housing, that encompasses jobs, art, anything that has an influence on the community and economy. It really lives under economic development, and I am really proud to be a part of that work. And gosh, we're doing so many cool things right now.
Do you have a big project in the committee that you can kind of tease us with?
Yeah, so we get to do some of the fun work. We get to do some of the hard work.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're going to be working on pretty soon, and we're working on right now, is reauthorizing Tacoma Creates. That's a big one for everybody, right?
Huge.
That's huge.
Anybody who's on this couch, most of the time, they have some connection to Tacoma Creates.
Yes, so that's it. That's the fun, really cool stuff. We're standing up a business resiliency program right now. And that's one of the things that I supported in last year's budget, was standing that up. So I can't wait for everybody to see that.
Yes.
Tacoma's we just put out $5 million of state dollars for reinvestment. Yes. And we are just really tooling up our small businesses and those that are underrepresented to really be a force in our community and to provide good paying jobs. So.
We were talking before we went on the air about your vision and how you have learned that this decision affects 6, 7, 8 years down the road. One of those things that we have to always think about and protect is our precious youth. Youth violence has been one of your passions. Tell us, in your opinion, how can we do better for our youth?
I think one of the things that coming in council that I kind of felt was that our youth, maybe not that they didn't have a voice, but I feel like they didn't really have a say. And I wasn't sure that all of the decisions that we were making or not making were that they were centered in those decisions. And so a lot of times when I'm thinking about housing or when I'm thinking about jobs, it's really those step 1, step 2, step 3, or outcome 1, come 2, come 3 is young people, right? I really want our young people, when they graduate, to be able to have high-paying jobs in the city of Tacoma. I want them to be able to purchase homes in the city of Tacoma. And so when I say like these are 10-year things, like that's really who I'm thinking about, is making sure that our future leaders and inspirers and builders and council members, all of those things, yes, that they feel like they can live and work and have a really rich life here. And so it's long game, boring work right now, but that's really the vision for the future.
Because you have just laid out and practically answered my next question about the priorities for the remainder of your term, because this is your last term in office. So what are your priorities, and tell me how you feel about hearing someone say back to you it's its last term.
I feel good about it. This is some of the best work I know I've ever done in my life.
Congratulations.
It's my favorite thing, right? It doesn't feel like work. It feels like my duty. It feels like my service is no different from, the military or anything like that. This is my duty for the country and really for our city, obviously. But I feel like if I set it up right, that the effects of me being here for this time will be everlasting. And so that means that I get to work on things like permitting, again, those long-range planning things that have to do with housing. Yeah, those legacy things that we don't get to see now, but that will be really bright in the future.
Tearing up here. So, gosh, I'm torn in this last minute 30 to either ask you about what is your favorite thing, and also what have you learned the most in terms of being a city council member?
My favorite thing and the thing I learned most. My favorite thing is, and will always be beyond permits, beyond policy, is inspiring other young women, other girls, just anybody, young kids, to want to come do this work and to believe that they can be whoever they are in whatever place that they are in, that they can serve their community.
And be seen. See that.
And they can come as their full self. That is my all-time favorite thing. That will never not be the best thing about this job.
I love that. And I love how that dovetails into perhaps what you have learned also. Because to invite people to come as they are and to tell them you will have recognition. You will see yourself in this committee. This committee is designed to affect your demographic. That's a gift. That's a total gift. I want to say thank you for being here. I have loved talking with you, and I've loved sitting in city council meetings and watching you think about those decisions and make those decisions with those ripple effects. And I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your passion and service.
Thank you so much for having me here.
My pleasure.
Thankful to the city of Tacoma for choosing me to be here.
There we go. That's right. Deb, why? Oh, she's got the icing out. Not just the icing, but the red icing. And we're going to find out about that because we have much more to come when Cityline returns. Don't go away.